service pros. Stop competing price. Start dominating value. This is the Pool Profit Pros podcast, your personal roadmap to $1 million money model for your pool business. The Pool Profit Pros podcast is a production of Pro Tough Products, a premium pool pro solutions provider since 2014. Let's face it, every pool service company has problems. Let's generate effective solutions together.
Welcome back to the Pool Profit Pros podcast. This is episode 8.
That's right, and today we're wrapping up our whole section on attracting those better, higher-paying clients for your pool business.
Yeah, we've really laid some groundwork over the last few episodes, haven't we? Setting up that premium offer, talking about the pool audit strategy.
And partnerships, too. Getting those first-quality leads flowing in.
Exactly. But, we also touched on how even great strategies like the audit can eventually, they can plateau. Or you hit that ad spend wall where getting new clients just gets more and more expensive.
It happens. That's why you need something more sustainable for the long haul. Whether you're aiming for $500,000 or pushing towards multi-millions, an engine that doesn't rely solely on you pouring money into ads.
Right, an engine that gets stronger over time.
Precisely. And that's our mission today, building that perpetual growth engine. We're talking about turning your best clients, the really happy ones, paying premium prices into, basically roving salespeople for your brand.
Roving salespeople, I like that.
Yeah, by setting up a simple, effective referral program, it's how you generate those amazing pre-qualified leads. Think about how companies like PayPal or Dropbox grew so fast. Referrals were huge for them.
Okay, high leverage, less effort, bigger results. Love it. But let's start with the paradox you mentioned. Everyone says referrals are the best, but why do so many businesses, fail to actually get them consistently?
Good question. Often, the first hurdle is just the service itself. Like we said before, if your premium service isn't genuinely premium, nothing else matters much.
True.
But let's assume you are delivering excellent value. Then it usually comes down to two things. Either you haven't built up enough goodwill, or you don't ask.
Yeah.
Or you don't ask at the right moment.
It seems simple, but I get the hesitation.
Yeah.
If I recommend, say, a pool service to my neighbor and they have a bad experience.
Exactly. You're putting your own reputation on the line. It reflects on you. So the customer only makes that referral when they feel the benefit to them. Maybe just feeling good about helping a friend or getting a reward clearly outweighs the risk of damaging that relationship.
Okay, so our job is twofold then.
Yeah. First, lower that perceived risk. Build so much trust, so much goodwill, that the client feels certain their friend will be thrilled. That's the foundation.
And second,
you capitalize on that goodwill. Make it really beneficial and super easy for them to actually make the referral.
Okay, let's focus on that foundation first, the goodwill. We talked about the value equation way back in episode 3. Maximizing value, minimizing friction like delays or effort. How does that apply here? How do you build massive goodwill?
It's about constantly finding ways to give more value while asking for less effort from the client. Let's look at maybe 2 key ways a pool pro can do this. First, actively decrease the client's effort and sacrifice.
Okay, but they're already paying me to do the work.
Yeah.
How do I decrease their effort more?
By anticipating problems, solving things before they even know it's a problem. A premium service isn't just fixing things when they break. It's preventing the break.
Proactive maintenance.
Exactly. Train your techs to spot tiny cracks in the skimmer basket before it fails. Lubricate valves proactively. Notice wear on a belt. Things that might cause an issue down the road.
Okay.
And then you tell the client, hey, we noticed this part was wearing out, could have caused a shutdown next week. We replaced it, no extra charge. That little text, it massively reduces their feeling of effort or worry. They didn't have to do anything.
That definitely changes the dynamic. You become more of a partner looking out for them. But that takes extra time, right?
Yeah.
Training, the actual check.
It does. But think about the cost of that proactive check versus the lifetime value of a happy client who refers 2 friends. It's a tiny investment for a huge potential return.
Good point.
And the second technique, which costs almost nothing, is about giving them faster wins. Multiplying their trust.
Faster wins. I remember this. But my service is weekly. How do I speed up the win beyond just the clean pool on Friday?
Define a win more broadly. Any positive touch point where you show you did what you promised. So instead of 1 win a week.
More touch points.
Yeah. Think about a simple update after each visit. Maybe a text with a quick photo of the sparkling pool. Attach a digital checklist. Skimmers cleared. Imicals balanced. U-deck hosed. Simple stuff.
Okay, proof of work.
But add a personal touch. A quick note. Notice the gate latch was loose. Tighten it up for you. Or saw the dog's water bowl was empty. Filled it before we left.
Wow, okay. That little detail shows you care beyond just the pool.
It really does. Suddenly, one weekly service feels like multiple confirmations that you're reliable, you're observant, you care. Their confidence shoots up.
And when that confidence is sky high.
The risk of referring you feels like zero. They know their friend will have a great experience. That's the solid goodwill foundation we need.
Okay, that makes perfect sense. Build the trust foundation first. So, assuming we've done that, we've got happy clients who trust us. Now, how do we activate them? Let's talk incentives.
Right. Now we leverage that goodwill. We need to make it really worthwhile for them to actually share their experience. The best way is usually a two-sided benefit strategy.
Two-sided, meaning both the person referring and the new person get something.
Exactly. Think about your customer acquisition cost, your CAC. Instead of pitching it all to Google or Facebook, you essentially split it between your existing client and their friend.
Okay. But you mentioned earlier, maybe not cash. Like, don't just give them $100.
Generally, for service businesses like pool care, offering free service or bonuses is much smarter than cash.
Why is that?
Well, think about it. If you give $100 cash, it costs you exactly $100. The perceived value to the client is $100. Simple.
Right.
But let's say your monthly service is $180. And you offer the referrer, say, 3 free cleanings as a thank you. To the customer, that feels like it's worth, what, maybe $135? $180 divided by 4 weeks times 3.
Yeah, roughly.
But your actual cost to deliver those 3 cleanings, your labor, chemicals, gas, is probably way less, maybe $70 or $80 depending on your efficiency.
Ah, I see. So I give them something they value at $135,
Yeah.
but it only costs me $80, and I keep the cash in the bank.
Precisely. It's a win-win. Higher perceived value for them, lower actual cost for you. So yeah, structure the reward around your service, not just cold hard cash.
Makes total sense.
Yeah.
And it needs to be two-sided.
Definitely. The referrer gets their reward, maybe those 3 free cleanings.
Yeah.
And the new friend they brought in, they also get a reward. Maybe they're 3 free cleanings, but perhaps after they've paid for their first couple of months.
Oh, it's smart. Ensures the new person is committed before they get the freebie.
Exactly. It locks in that long-term value.
Want help putting these strategies into practice? We've got some great free resources to help you get moving in the right direction and speed your path to success. Check out the show notes for a link to all of our support resources.
Okay, besides free cleanings, what other non-cash things work well, especially for a premium brand?
Think about unlockable bonuses that enhance that premium feel, things that have high perceived value but low marginal cost to you.
Like what?
Maybe VIP status? That could mean guaranteed priority scheduling during the busy summer months. Or maybe an annual premium support checkup, like a detailed diagnostic on their equipment that's not part of the standard plan.
Ooh, I like that. It reinforces the exclusivity they're paying for.
Exactly. It costs you maybe an extra hour of tech time once a year, but it feels really valuable to the client.
Okay, this is good. Now, how do we make the act of referring feel less transactional? Less like selling, more like giving a gift? That seems important for the referrer's comfort level.
Yes, crucial. This is where the gift card tactic comes in. You give your existing premium clients a nicely designed physical or digital gift card.
Okay.
Preload it with a value, say, equivalent to maybe 1/3 of their monthly program costs. So if they pay $180, the card's worth $60.
For a new client to use.
Yes. You tell your existing client, this isn't for you. It's a gift from you to a friend or neighbor who deserves great pool service. See the shift.
Yeah. They're not selling, they're giving something valuable. It elevates their status.
Completely changes the psychology. And then you add 2 key layers. First, urgency. Put an expiration date on that gift card, maybe 7 days, 14 max.
Creates a reason to act now.
Definitely. And second, personalization. This is huge. When you give the card or send a picture of it to your client, you must have already written the friend's name on it.
Wait, really? Write the friend's name?
Yes. You text your client a picture of the card and say something like, hey, client name, just personalize the $60 gift card for your friend's name. Feel free to text this picture right over to them. It expires next Tuesday.
Wow. That feels really specific and intentional. But hang on. Operationally, how do you manage that? If I've got multiple trucks, dozens of clients, tracking personalized cards with names and expiration dates sounds tricky.
That's a really fair point, and you absolutely need a system. It doesn't have to be super complex initially. A good CRM helps, but even a well-organized spreadsheet linked to your texting service can work. The critical part is training. Your team techs, office staff, whoever interacts with new signups needs to be trained to capture that info. Who referred them? Did they use a gift card whose name was on it?
So you can actually track redemptions and, crucially, give the original referrer their thank you reward promptly.
Exactly. If you can't track it reliably, the system falls apart. That initial setup, figuring out your tracked process, is non-negotiable if you want this to scale.
Got it. Systematize the tracking.
Hmm.
Okay, so we've built the goodwill, designed a great two-sided personalized incentive. When's the absolute best time to ask for the referral, to activate these ambassadors?
You want to strike when enthusiasm is highest, capitalize on their commitment and excitement.
Which is when?
2 peak moments usually. First, right when they sign up for your premium service, they're excited, they've just made a decision they feel good about.
Makes sense. Capture the initial buzz.
And second, immediately after they experience a significant early win.
Like that proactive repair text we talked about. Or maybe after you handle a big cleanup after a storm and their pool looks amazing.
Precisely. The moment they feel that surge of relief or delight, wow, these guys are good, that's a golden opportunity.
So how do you ask then? Just call them up.
You can, but even better is to build it into your process. Add a section to your sales contract or your initial onboarding form. Call it something like our ambassador program.
Normalize it from day one.
Exactly. Make it feel like a standard, expected part of being a valued client.
Should this be like a special promotion, a summer referral drive, or run it all the time?
The data suggests running it consistently is far more effective. Make the referral benefits a standard part of your communication and marketing, always on.
Why is that better?
Because it keeps it top of mind for clients. It's not just a one-off thing they forget about. One company that integrated referral benefits constantly saw, I think, a 33% lift in signups compared to just doing occasional pushes. Consistency builds momentum.
Less effort for you long term, too, if it's just always running.
Right. And think about the leads you get this way. They are so much better than cold leads.
Because they're pre-vetted by someone they trust.
Exactly. They come in already believing you're good. They cost you virtually nothing in marketing dollars. That cost of the referral reward, that is your marketing cost for that lead, and it's usually far lower and more effective than ad spend. Plus, it deepens the loyalty of your existing client.
It really ties back to that whole premium high-profit model we've been building. The reward cost is basically an investment that pays for itself immediately.
Absolutely. The whole goal here is to make it effortless for the referrer. You deliver amazing service consistently, so their reputation risk is zero. You offer an attractive, personalized, easy-to-share incentive, so their motivation is high.
Low risk, high motivation.
Get that combination right, and your satisfied customers naturally become your best, most enthusiastic roving salespeople.
This really feels like the capstone for attracting premium clients. We've covered building that goodwill through amazing proactive service and those faster wins.
Laying the foundation.
And then capitalizing on it with that smart, two-sided, non-cash incentive structure, asking at the right moments.
Yeah, when you put all that together, you create a system. A mechanism for steady, high-quality leads that doesn't rely on constantly feeding the ad machine. It fuels that high-profit growth. It's a core piece of building that $1 million money model.
So for everyone listening right now, maybe as you're driving between jobs, think about this. The value you provide today, the goodwill you build this week, that's what pays you tomorrow, especially through referrals.
That's the key insight.
So how are you going to systematically turn that trust you earn, that proactive fix, that perfect clean, that helpful text into fuel for your business growth, not just today, but months and years from now?
Making that shift from just doing great work to strategically leveraging the results of that great work, that's the difference maker. That's how you build something truly scalable and lasting.